Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Shore, and I have with me Ian and Doug. He's going to spend this entire episode smiling in German. Because that's the best he can do. That's the only other language he knows how to smile in.
Yeah.
We're going to have
tasting
an Isla Scotch, and I'm not going to say Islay because it makes everybody angry.
Whatever.
Wow, that's a weird color.
It is. I was actually thinking the same
almost
thing.
reddish brown, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's
all right. On the blue.
Are you going to introduce it?
Oh!
Hey, we're gonna drink scotch.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Isla Scotch, Laphroaig single malt. Obviously, is it obvious? They don't make a blended, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Are we? A question of the second day. Second question of the day. First one we haven't asked yet.
The second day.
So for those time travelers of you out there, come back to this after the first question of the day.
It's a Scotch whiskey, no E, so you know it's from Scotland. Cairdeas.
Sure.
Cairdeas.
Sure.
I'm gonna go Cairdeas. You can all correct me because they don't. Do they put a pronunciation key? Oh no, it's Gaelic.
Yeah, it's Gaelic.
Oh, that's Gaelic.
That is not Cairdeas then.
No.
If it's Gaelic.
Sardias?
No idea.
Okay, no idea. Portwood edition. So
Portwood.
Oh,
cool.
Hence the color.
That's
Yeah,
I think
that
where
makes
we were
sense.
going with this. At least I think that's what Doug was saying. Read the bottle. Other than the fact
someone
that
said they did actually make a blended last year.
Oh, okay.
Last year, one.
Question answered.
So there you go. It's Friendship Distilled. Don't know what that means. You can go to
Friendship Distilled.
Laphroaig.com if you can spell it. So they sent this over. We did one already that they sent, which was just Laphroaig.
Yep.
And then this came in, the Portwood edition, and they're like, well, do you want to do this? I'm like, dude, I want to do everything. Don't ever question. People like to question. Do you want to review something? Yes. Send me alcohol. If anybody has that question,
Yes.
should I say yes? The answer is always going to be yes.
Yeah.
Unless it's Campari. Because I got it already, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, it won't go to waste.
So,
Oh, wow.
really?
It's got a good nose, huh?
It's...
I'm already ready to cough.
It smells like Laphroaig.
Exactly. It's very Laphroaig.
It's smoky and
Yes.
peaty. It's very smoky.
Smoke up in the hizzy. The hizzy's like the
It smells
house
so good.
in
Love
Scottish.
Love it.
Imported Laphroaig imported. There's no, I mean, see if they get any other additional stuff. Double maturation in bourbon and portwood casks to create an exceptional balance of our signature peat flavor.
It smells like a different sweet. Yeah.
With tangy citrus fruits and floral finish. Let's see if we find a floral finish in there. I have a hard time, if somebody's not into Laphroaig or a Isla whiskey, they're not going to see finish. They're going to be like, "Wah!" the entire time. Ready?
Yeah.
Have you already put it in your
Are
mouth?
you gonna do that? No. Oh, you're the first.
You don't like that. The whole smoky peaty thing. It's not your thing. You like the cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like. It's not like I despise it. It's just very strong.
It is strong.
Like a strong flavor that makes me. Well, I mean, the first time I had it when we had Ardbeg, and when Curtis was here and he introduced it to me, and it's not as upfront. I guess it probably was pretty close, but a peaty Scotch is nothing like any other thing that's not an Isla Scotch that doesn't say peat. And we're not talking about Pete, the guy down the road that fixes your lawnmower. We're talking about
P-E-A-T.
P-E-A-T, like a smoke.
Moss.
The closest thing I could think of, if people don't understand what that is it's like if you've been at a fire cooking out, making marshmallows or doing whatever, then you go home and you're clothing.
And you're washing your hair the next day, and you're like, man,
Yes.
it smells like smoke, and like that's
Right.
the smokiness that is infused in
Right.
this particular type of Scotch.
Having just had the other Laphroaig, this tastes a little bit more
Sweet.
It does have the floralness at the end of it, actually.
It definitely does, yeah.
This
it's
is more approachable to me.
Really? I thought the other one was a little bit more smooth, and that was without the water, right?
It is
I know what you
smoother.
guys are doing.
It's a
What's
little-
that? Is that? Oh, that's this one. I have another.
The Laphroaig is on the end.
Over here, I'll get it.
Yeah, it's on the end.
We'll just dirty up that other one again.
All right.
I don't know what this one is.
It didn't get dirty in the first place.
What is the difference? Well, that's cask strength. So this is to knock you on your face.
Which one did I just try? This one?
Just use go with the
10 year.
We can dirty up that other. We'll wash them
right.
because I'm just curious because I'd like to actually know the difference because for some reason I feel like this.
That is a little bit harsher.
This.
No, this is.
The port cask?
The port cask is harsher.
Yes.
You said yes. You said no, but I know what you mean. You mean
Wait,
yes.
this is harsher?
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
Harsh in
It's a
what
little
way?
more.
It's not as smooth.
It's stringent. It's not yet.
51.3. What's that one at?
This one is rocking the 43% alcohol.
Did you
Oh
put
my
the
God.
water in that?
Yeah. So this is
That's why.
Yeah.
This is 51.3.
that's got
Oh.
another 8% alcohol.
This is a little
and
more
port
potent.
strength than the one that we were thinking is smoother. Right? So no, that
Okay,
makes
you're
sense.
right.
Of course we are.
That's good.
It's amazing.
We do this
question
with
us
you.
at all.
Or you.
You were gonna question it.
No, but I still like this.
That's. I think that is great that you like that.
I like it too. It's got
Bourbon.
it's got more bourbony burn.
You know what it
into
is?
it.
There's a little oak that in this one is more smoking oak.
Yeah.
Smoking oaken. No, like that one.
Smoking oaken.
This one does have a smoother
You might want
Scotch.
to trademark that shit.
Yeah.
Trademark.
There
Is
you
that how we do it? Patent.
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 We're done. And anytime I want, I'm just gonna hit like Apple. I think it's 2 for the trademark sign. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Good.
An Apple P for patent.
Yes, because they needed an actual symbol that just says patent on it. Because typing it would just be too challenging.
Well, it does it
Well,
in
you
the
need it in
superscript.
the script.
Highlight
Shortcut.
superscript.
It's called a shortcut, goddammit. Aren't you a computer guy?
No, that's called
Oh,
a macro.
shortcut.
Yes, he knows it.
Anyway.
So
Pwned.
this one, here's why I like this better. That one has more. If you can imagine, a normal Scotch, a whiskey like that's just kind of more of a straight-on play of a whiskey with the peat infused like all up in the place, right?
Yeah.
Its mouthfeel is a little more silky.
It is silky.
Definitely.
This one not as silky, but it brings a little bit more round oak, which reminds me more of an aged something like
Right.
beer. You know, oak cask beer.
Which I absolutely hate.
You don't like oak cask beer?
I don't like it.
Oh man.
There's some really bad ones out there, so I'll give you that.
I've had a couple. Like not besides my father's.
The
You don't like
it's
the big French name.
McGinnis.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. McDonald's double cask, triple. No, I can't. Whatever it is. Like I like oak cask
Double
beer.
cheeseburger?
Yes, definitely. I like an oak cask añejo tequila. You throw anything in oak, sherry, and French oak,
You're there.
bourbon oak, bourbon barrels, Canadian barrels, which I believe are just bourbon barrels that have been
What
reused.
about Campari?
And there's no
Throw
Campari
that in
barrels.
oak.
Oh, Campari, no. That's something they should think about. I mean that would be good. Or have a little vanilla, little oak. It
Canadian barrels
distracts.
more funny than regular barrels?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I was told today that I talk like those Canadian people on South Park. My head bounces up and down.
Philip and Terrence?
Yeah.
I'm gonna poop on you, Derek.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
Stay beautiful, Canada.
Yeah, don't change.
That's what you say.
Stay cold, Canada.
I could drink this better. Like
Really?
that is a little. That's like a 20%. If I can measure this, that's got 20% extra smoke or peat than this does, because this is a little bit more rounder in the peat. It doesn't last as long.
Much more burn, and it's got something on
Yes.
There's an aftertaste to the burn on this, which is kind of interesting.
That's
I think.
That's the citrus?
floral notes.
Is that the floral note?
I don't know if floral
double-check
notes
that.
considers a burn. I've never seen that.
But the thing is,
No, it's balance of
really
peat
does.
and tangy.
Maybe it's
It has.
There's like an oaky burn after. You know how you get that after burn? Like you taste it's a little bit sweet.
Yeah, but
That's good, it's
But
flavorful,
again,
and then
when's the
burns
last
out.
time you had something that was 51 point whatever percent ABV?
That's a
and
lot,
burn.
actually.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Because
of course.
that's 100 and
that should actually
proof, right?
burn a lot more than it
102
does.
proof, 102, 104 proof, depending
Yeah.
on where you fall in that.
It's
That's
a lot.
It should
That-
burn a lot
that
more. than
should
that.
burn like
A lot
bad.
more.
So it's doing its job.
It
Not
is.
nearly as much as like if you took I want to say absinthe, but even that hides it pretty well, unless you don't like obvious anise. But
I love
Knob
the color,
Creek,
by the way.
Yeah,
Like the color is absolutely gorgeous.
from the
it's like a red
That's
copper.
beautiful.
It gets from the port barrels, which is
Yeah.
really interesting because it looks
Sucks it right out.
almost rusty.
This
Yes.
smells.
It's
It
like
does
a
a
rust
lot.
color, and it's not the blue of the matte.
This
throwing it
definitely
off either.
smells a lot hotter than that does.
It's going to be hotter all around. It makes sense, right?
Oh, but I like it better. Like the nose, you definitely get after smelling that one, you definitely get more of an oak base
Yeah.
nose out of there.
You definitely do. Whereas that is like it's like the very smoky, peaty thing that the Laphroaig is.
So I think overall, this I think for people like Doug who are like big into the peaty scotches, the Isla scotches, the Isleys, if you will,
Islay.
or honey Isla,
Islay.
this is probably something you would drink more.
Rick Isley.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, having this as a variable that as something different to work with, you know, if you drink scotch every night, and I say one like a glass like this, right?
I think that this particular Laphroaig is something to share with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more approachable.
Yeah.
Although, definitely get more alcohol. If you do not
Hey,
like
buddy.
alcohol,
You got to try this stuff.
You got to try this.
It's a little bit different. You're gonna like it.
Let's hang out.
I don't know how much this
have
goes
a nice
for.
conversation. Let's sit in front of a fire.
We can hold hands and
high
drink some
five
scotch.
and maybe
Yeah.
kiss a little later.
Yeah, depending on how warm the fire gets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
you'd be surprised.
I would definitely be surprised. Don't be
You're
surprised.
always surprised.
A punch in the mouth.
He always has that good look on his face when he gets surprised.
And Derek, of course, is like immediately violent towards the
I tend to
homo.
I get violent when people approach me, like hairy people, if they're trying to kiss me. Yes, especially when they've been drinking.
I'm not hairy. I'm
I am.
hairier than you are.
I'm not hairy. Beard,
Calmer than you are.
stash, actual hair. Like there's all these things. He's like, that's not me. As opposed to my fake hair.
But it's like from here to here, not so much. And
See, that's where I carry the majority of my hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
I try to just
from here to
Here to
here.
here.
You know, you get, basically
All the way to-
everything. The only place he doesn't have hair is where his socks roll up and down because it burns all
I actually had people take pictures of me in the wild thinking I was Sasquatch.
Oh, what's going on, Bigfoot? You
Bigfoot?
are.
Big
You know what they say? Big feet, big shoes.
middle
I think
name
you
Dick.
digress.
Yes,
Of course we do.
So we digress. And you know what's funny? The last review we did with the Penny XO.
Yeah.
They're like, you guys are very energetic. Like, yes, we are, because they watch it.
You're energetic.
Yeah.
The whole episode was pretty crazy.
right.
Anyway,
Thank God you are, because
Right.
if you weren't, then
You just be a big lump of
unfortunately, like I
smiling
really
German
need to
people.
start watching the episodes again. I got away from it.
you missed the whole
Well,
last week.
well,
You were like,
well-
these are gonna be the best episodes ever, and you don't even watch them.
Well, I let Carrie, and I'm like, oh, was it funny? And she was like, yeah, it was really funny. I'm like, oh, great.
Yes.
mission accomplished.
Anyway, to get back, this is your classic Isla Scotch for those that like classic Isla Scotch. This,
Give me the
if you
good one.
if you drink a small glass of this 5 times a week, having one of these on a Friday night just change it up a little bit. I think would be pretty interesting. On top of it, if you're not a huge, like me, not huge into the peat explosions,
Really is
this
nice.
one's better. Especially because I like bourbon and all the oaky, I like rested things inside of barrels.
We definitely do.
Anything in a barrel. Pineapple juice in a barrel?
I would like to say that
matter to me.
if you like
Yeah.
the top shelf whiskeys, American whiskeys like the
Laphroaig?
Woodford Reserve or
Woodford
the
Four
Knob-
Roses cask strength.
the Knob Creek, like those, like the oakiness that particular Laphroaig has. It's right up your alley. It's very sweet. It's super oaky, and it has the burn that you would expect from
I like the burn.
what you normally drink.
I feel like I'm losing weight when I have the burn. It's just like you start sweating. You're like, yes, this is awesome.
The belly's almost gone.
This
2 more bottles tonight. I'll be good.
I'm gonna drink Laphroaig. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
There you
I
go.
wear your grandma's clothes.
So go.
I'm gonna drink your grandpa's drink.
Whiskey.
Anyway, we're done.
in the sink.
We got one more review to do, and you'll see Sunday Night Shooters next.
I've done it.
Well, if the bathroom's been locked. Sometimes you just gotta make that
You
move.
just pee in the sink. It happens.
I just peed in your sink.
So anybody who wants to submit recipes, again, you want to go to send an email at recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. Check us out. Right now, our live website's down at live.everydaydrinkers.com, but I'm going to figure out, I thought it'd be
Just go straight
cool.
to Ustream and it works.
Go to ustream.tv and search for Everyday Drinkers. You'll find us. If live.everydaydrinkers.com is not up when you're watching or looking, I'm going to fix it. It's just broken.
All right.
My bad! Everydaydrinkers.com. Awesome drinks.
Laphroaig.
Drink Laphroaig.
Laphroaig.
Yes.
We're teaching you how to drink!
Native American burn.
Why did you pick the Jamaican flag?
Because I like Jamaica.
He's Jamaican. Hey, I need a German one.
Jamaica?
Jamaica's a very
No.
fun place.
I need a German one.
I'm mostly from South Central Louisiana.
German.
South Central.
So
Yeah.
Central.
Beginning sign for South Central? No,
W.
it's not that, is it?
Compton.
Acadia represent.
You have 2 Swedish fans here.
We have Swedish fish.
Can you do this episode in Swedish?
Ja, find the bird of Hornen.
I don't know Swedish.
Bird of meatballs.
The only reason I can
And they're like totally offended and they just bail.
Do that.
They're like, fuck you guys.
ding, 2 people just left the room. What the heck?
Assholes.
I could say Chinkensy beer, but it's not
Oh,
beer.
beer
Is beer.
close. It's beer and beer.
B-E-I-R, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd sit here and smile.
In German.
Hey. I would smile in German.
You guys ready?
And smiling in German says,
Calm down, you're too fucking happy.